Today we are going to discuss about request for quotation and quotation and comparison as well. Uh, for earlier sessions, we completed the purchase requisitions, right?
Yes.
So what do you mean by this purchase requisition? The respective departments will raise in request to the purchasing department, either whether they want materials or services, they will raise one request to the purchasing department, right, to procure the materials. And also they will maintain in purchase requisition that how much quantity they required and when will be they required, like delivery date, right? So in that also we during the creation itself we need to assign the purchasing group who is the person is responsible to procure the material. That is nothing but purchase requisition. After that, after they will raise a requisition to the purchasing department, then the purchasing department, if the company doesn't have any source to procure, like source determination, like there is no vendor to procure the material, then they will go for request for quotation. I mean, they will send a request for quotation to the multiple vendors. And then the vendor will quote their prices. Like there will be some 4 or 5 vendors are available to the near location of the plant. Then they will raise a request for quotation to those 4 vendors. And then they will the company will receive the quotations from the vendor and they will compare the prices. And also not the prices will be taken as the primary factor. They also consider the quality of the product. And also if the company orders a bulk quantity, the vendor had the capability to procure, vendor had the capability to send the materials to the plant or not. Okay, they will check those parameters. They will check the brand value of the external vendors, and then they will select the vendor along with the price parameter. Okay, after the selection process, we will go and the company will raise a order to the vendor. This is the process. Okay. Coming to request for quotation, it is nothing but it is a simple invitation to various vendors with a request to offer their quotations for the company's requirement. Okay, that is nothing but a request for quotation. Here, as like the purchase requisition, here also we need to define one document type and we need to assign one number range to it. Yeah. So here, like the purchase requisition, we need to define one document type as well as the number range, and we need to assign that to this request for quotation. Okay. For request for quotation, we have a standard document type called AN. AN is the standard RFQ document. Let me show you that as well. Let me log into SAP. Okay, SPRO. Reference ING. And then go to materials management. Go to purchasing. And then go to and then we have called the request for quotation by quotation. You can see, right? Drop down this. Here you can have different document types and different number ranges. Let's go to different document types. Let us see what are the document types available. See, you can see here AN is the standard document type, right? So here AN is the standard document type. In real time, we use the same document type. If you need any customizations, you can go with the ZAN. Okay, ZAN already defined by some other person. Okay, let us use directly the standard. Okay. Or else you already know about it, how to copy this document type, and you want to make any changes, you can do that, right? Or else let me do one thing. Let me release. this entry.
Shekhar, I'm not able to see the screen.
Oh, let me share.
Yeah, fine.
Now you can see, right? Hello, Joseph, are you able to see the screen? Joseph, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now able to see the screen, and now it's audible also.
Yeah, okay. I deleted that entry, okay. Let me copy this and maintain it as ZAN. Okay, you already know about it, how to customize this document type. Select this document type, standard, and click on copy as, and let me put as ZAN, and let me put as Honda RFQ document. Okay, enter, copy all. So all entries were copied here. And number range, if you want to create a new number range, you can create and assign it here, or else you can use the existing number range. See here, 60 is the number range was assigned as internal and 61 as external. Let me save this and go back and see. Let us see what are the number ranges here. Click on execute intervals. 60 number ranges, right? See, 60 is 6 series. Okay, let us keep it like this. Let us use the existing number range here, 60. Or else if you want to create a new number range, you can go ahead and create new number range and assign it. It's a small configuration here. Okay, it was completed. And now if you want to create a RFQ to the external sources, we need to use a transaction code called ME41. Okay, ME41 is the T code where we can create the RFQ. Here we can create manually, or else we have an option called with reference to purchase requisition also you can create. Okay, let me show you that. Let me take any of purchase requisitions, ME5A, and is the report where you can see the list of purchase requisitions, right? Let us give as a plant. Okay, what is our plant? HPL1 is our plant, right? Honda plant, manufacturing plant. Execute. It will display all the PRs which we created till now. See, these are the list of PRs we created. Let me take one PR here. So this is the purchase requisition. How many items it is had? Question is the material. So it is having two materials here. Okay, let us create a RFP with reference to this purchase requisition, because production department requires these two materials. So we will negotiate with the external vendors, right? So let me create with, first of all, let me maintain the RFQ document type. What is our document type? Let me check what are the list of document types available. We created as ZAN, Honda RFQ. Okay, let me select this. And language key English, and the RFQ date today's date, because we are creating quotation deadline. In quotation deadline means before the deadline itself, the vendor needs to send their quotations. Okay, because today only, right, we are selecting the vendor. So let me put as today's date. Okay, RFQ number will be generated automatically because we are using internal number range. And here we need to put the purchasing organization. What is our purchasing organization? HTPO. And purchasing org, HPG, under purchasing group, right? And plant, what is our plant? HPL1. And storage location is H1. I think we don't require if you create a reference with purchase requisition. This is the purchase requisition we already copied. Okay, let me continue. Okay, required entries. Collective number. It is nothing but some kind of what is the invitations you are giving for reason. Okay, you need to put one collective number here. Okay, let me put as a on one. Okay, and this is the requisition date. It is the quotation deadline is the same date itself. And now click on enter. Okay, see, it is taken purchase requisition having 2 line items. See how much quantity in purchase requisition it is copied. Okay, let me select both the line items, and you can see here adopt web details. Okay, you can click on adopt details. Okay, it is adopted. Okay, this is a RFQ quantities order, like it is a order unit. Enter. It's taking RFQ quantity as 20. Why? Because I think we maintain some info record for this material. Let me check why it is taking 20 boxes for this material. Question, right? Let me check. See, here we put it as a order unit as box. Okay, but in purchase requisition, if you go to purchase requisition, we maintain an eaches, right? That is the reason why it is pushing some errors. See, when you click on enter,
it has been already mentioned.
Yes, and also it is having some delivery date. Today is the delivery date. So let me change this delivery date. Okay, understand why it is picking 20 quantity here? In PR itself, we maintain 200 eaches. But in Metal Master, we maintained as box. Right? That is the reason why it is taking order unit directly.
But base unit of measurement is also like each only shaker. Can you please check that metal code? Yeah.
But it is taking order unit. Okay, here it is taking the order unit because we are requesting the vendors, right? For vendors, why we are not ordering in eaches? We are ordering in boxes. That is the reason why we put here box, right? It is nothing but an order unit, right? And let me change here the delivery date. I want this on or before 18. Let me take it as 20. Okay, enter. And it requires as well. See, it is taken 250. Why? Because if you go and see in Metal Master data, it doesn't have any order unit. Let me show you that as well. Okay. It is also required on or before 20. Let me show you that. Purchasing. See here, there is no order unit. That's the reason why it doesn't taken the order unit as a consideration. It is taken only a each. Okay. Now see, both line items was taken from the purchase requisition. It is 20 boxes is required for piston, and each box, if you want to see for each box how many pistons we maintained. Go to additional data and go to unit of measures. Here you can see one box equal to 10 eaches. Okay, we maintain one box equal to 10 eaches. And we need to send this request for quotation to the vendors, right? Here you can see the vendor addresses. Small button available, right? Click on this vendor address. Here we need to select for which vendor you want to send this RFQ. Let me select, we have multiple vendors we created earlier. So let me select 2 or 3 vendors from that. Okay. What is our company code? HMOT. Continue. So it is having 6 entries. So let me select Bosch is one vendor. Okay, I'm sending this. Click on enter so that it will take the details from the vendor master data and click on save. Message controls, we will discuss it later, okay? Because whenever we create any transaction data, it will be transferred to the vendors, right? So we need to send through either fax or mail or some medium, right? So that medium we needs to be defined. We have a separate concept called output type determination concept. During that time, I will explain about this, okay? Just click on save. So one RFQ was sent to Bosch. So let me select another vendor now. We need to send to the multiple vendors, right? Again, you need to select another vendor here. Let me select endurance. Enter. Saved. Yes. So it has sent to another vendor. Now let me send to another vendor. Minda. Save it. Yes. Let me push another vendor. Sending 4 vendors. Okay. Let us select this Varun Motors. Let me save it. So we send it to the 4 vendors. Okay. Now we created multiple RFQs here. Okay. After sending these invitations, if you want to see the list of RFQs, /n me4l, enter. Here you can see the list of RFQs. Click on execute. See, horn 1, horn 1, horn 1. This is the collective number here. You can see collective number, and it is sent to the multiple vendors. We created 4 RFQs and with multiple vendors. You can see the multiple vendors numbers, right? See here, Varun Motors. We are sent piston and the distributor O-ring. What are the materials? And Minda Industries, Endurance Technologies, Bosch Limited. We send 4 invitations to the vendors, right? So after that, the vendors will quote their prices either through mail or fax or something. Then the users will maintain that in SAP system. So for maintaining that, we use the transaction code called ME47. ME47. Okay. Go to ME47. And here we need to maintain the RFQ number, and we will maintain the prices. First of all, let me check the prices of the materials, and then we can maintain the what is the accounting one. And let me check for this material. For this material, the price is 2,000 rupees. Piston price is 2,000 rupees. So let's assume, let me put multiple prices over RFQ as well, and then distributed O-ring, right? And what is its price is 400. O-ring price is 400 and piston's price is 2,000. Okay. /E47. Okay. For first, Warren Motors. Enter. Here you need to put the price. Okay. So order per unit. Let me put as each. Years each. Okay. Net price. Here, let's assume per each piston cost is 2,000 rupees. So the Warren Motors is giving for 1990 rupees. Okay, he's decreasing 10 rupees or something. Distributor O-ring is 400 rupees. He is giving for 390 rupees. Okay. And now click on save. Okay. And then the select second RFQ, Minda Industries. What they were quoted for each 980 and 380. Okay, let us decrease it 10 rupees. Save. Okay, and then Endurance Technologies. This vendor is giving for 1970 and 370. And save. And last quotation. So assume he's giving 360 and 360 and 1960. And save this. So we maintain the quotations which quoted by the vendors, right? We quoted that, we maintain that their quotations in our respect to RFQ. Now we need to compare the prices now. We have another transaction code ME49 where we can compare the prices. Here we have seen that collect to RFQ. Horn 1 is the collect RFQ. We can execute. So it will rank the vendors based on the price we maintain. See, it is given the first rank for this vendor, 6 series 47. Okay, because he given the least price. See, 1960 and 360. And then the second rank is given for 1970 and 370. And next price is given for 1980, 380. 1990, 390. The last rank is given to this vendor. And the company will not consider the prices as the factor. They will consider as the quality also another factor, right? The quality is must and should, right? For the manufacturing, we need to have a better quality raw materials. So they will consider quality as well. And also company also consider the, if they want to buy a bulk quantity also, the vendor has the capability or not. And also they will, in real time, they will not take the raw material from the same vendor. They will select multiple vendors as well. They will choose some 2 vendors from these 4 vendors also. They can raise the orders to the multiple vendors and they will procure the materials. Okay. This is how we compare the prices. Any questions, Joseph?
No, Shekhar.
Okay.
Shekhar, there is a small doubt. So, vendor master la vendor email ID మనం అప్డేట్ చేస్తేనే we can send RFQ. సో అంటే అప్పుడు RFQ పంపించాలంటే వెండర్ మాస్టర్ వాళ్ళది అది యాడ్ చేస్తేనే మనం పంపించగలుగుతాం, లేకపోతే పంపించలేం కదా.
No, not that. For example, if they are, we can send through mail, or else we directly print out this form and we attach to the mail and we can send it to the